different video today. What we're going to be talking about is specifically focusing on a student in the academy who's managed to pass stage 3. So stage 3 of the course, some of you may know, some of you may not know. What you have to do is catch 500 pips in the market in 3 different weeks. So 500 pips in 3 different weeks. And the first time you do it, you have to do it in 500 pips on the majors. So that means the 7 majors. Then you got to do 500 pips on the Crossfires. So you can't use majors in that week, but you have to use the confluence from the majors, and the 500 pips you have to catch on majors plus Crossfires. So the order in which you do this challenge, you can do it either whichever order, it doesn't really make a difference. But what we have here is, this is what you need to do before you move to stage 4. So we have a student who started stage 3 on the 6th of July. So this was his first week in 6th of July, and he did, as you can see his log on the left hand side, he's done a mixture of Crossfires and majors. So Euro USD, GBP USD, Euro JPY, GBP JPY. These were his trades on Monday, these were his trades on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So on average per day, he's taken about 15 trades. So overall for that week, he took 82 trades, 14 hours of input time he's put in. Positive pips 1,355, negative was 473, overall 882. So quite a lot of pips. If you think about it, for 800, he smashed that week fully. And as you can see, all these trades also have a cap, meaning you can't take out more profit than 50 pips on each trade. That's the maximum that you can actually cash out on. And his restored ratios is really good. So 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips, stop losses, most trades, and he's got 50, 24 and a few 10 pip trades, but most of his take profits are all 50 plus pips on majority of his trades. So the strategies he's using, some of them are combination strategies, some of them are individual strategies by itself. And yeah, so he's done a pretty good job, and he's stacked some of these trades as well. So 30, 30, 30, 40, 40. So that's 3 take profits in one trade. So one scenario in Euro JPY example, I can take it before and after picture. So this was his Euro USD, but he took this Euro USD's confirmation on the Euro JPY, where he still take 3 take profits of around 30 pips each. So as you can see, most of his risk rewards are 1 to 3. So if he lost this scenario, he would have lost pretty similar to what he's losing here, 10 pips, 15 pips, stacked it by 2. But when he's profiting, he's gaining a nice overground. But at the start of the week, he didn't actually stack. Most of the trades were individual 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 4 risk reward ratios. But on Friday, he's stacked quite a lot of trades. So this was his first time passing the first challenge of 500 pips on the majors and Crossfires, as he done that first. Then second time, so this was the next week after, 13th to 17th of July. So as we go into this, you can see that now this week he's focusing just on Crossfires by itself. So this trade, all the trades that he's taken here were no majors, but obviously to trade the Crossfires, you have to use majors confluence. So as you can see, he's taken a few here, P line trade on GBP JPY, and this was your GBP USD confirmation, and he took that same trade on GJ, and that managed to get him the 30 pips and the, I think that was 50 capped. So that was going in, but obviously this lost actually, so my bad. So 15 and 15, that's 30 pip loss. Actually his stop loss, but he had a nice trade here. If he's taken this on the major, this would have actually profited, but this one actually ended up losing. So that's for his first trade, and then after that he gets one back on NZD CHF. NZD CHF, you can see what has he done. USD CHF, based on that analysis, he's taken that same trade on the NZD CHF. That was a short position, first one for, I think, how many pips is that? 30. So there's only, I think, 2 take profits he had, but on Monday I must have closed NZD CHF 1. And is this the same one? Yes, maybe this one, I'm not sure. Entry NZD CHF 0.6195. No, 2 different trades. He's had 2 different take profits here. So as you can see, it's got a take profit of 40 pips, and he had another take profit of 50 pips. So not sure what's exactly going on there, but he's counted it as one trade. So maybe it's a, we'll be able to see maybe if it was break even. He closed it off because he's taken a few NZD CHFs. Maybe it's this one, because 1307, that's the date that he took this trade, but he cashed out on, as you can see, 50 pips here. The first one was 30. So this is why you need to log like very clearly. So down here, as you can see, even though he took both of the trades in the same time, he's put this trade, the one that closed on Tuesday, which is correct. What he done was all the trades that closed on Tuesday, he's got it here. All the trades that got closed on Monday, he's got it there Wednesday. So this is very good logging, even though some aspects could be tweaked up a bit to make it a bit more even color wise and tables wise, a bit neatened up, but it wasn't hard to spot that difference. If someone is looking at your log, they should be able to understand what's going on. So as you can see here, first TP was 30, second TP was 50. That was a very good trade. And he sent MT4 screenshots as well, which I might put at the end of this video if I got time, but I don't want to take too much time. So that's his Monday. Overall 30 loss, 30 loss, 30 profit. So he's still in a loss in ending the day on a Monday on a loss. He's got a end of day tracker, as you can see here. Overall minus 45 pips, positive percent 31%, negative 78%, minus 47% on the day. So now here we're not only focusing on percentage. So down here, that's why you see a lot of fluctuations in terms of how much percent he's gaining or losing. And the reason that is the case is because he is just trading, focusing on pips at this stage. But in stage 4, you focus more on percentage growth, so don't worry too much about that. But overall profit was 7 loss and 1 win. So that was 2, 4, 6, and then a break even, and then 1 profit. So that was good. And then Tuesday he carries on, where you can see 50 and a 20, but majority of his trades that hit profit is on Wednesday. So he's got a lot more trades. So not giving up and thinking, I had a bad start, I'm gonna have a bad week. Still keeping on going. That's what you need to do, especially in this field. You can't get emotional over your losses, even though you may have first 2 days of bad trades. The rest of the trades are pretty good. So again, he's managing to hit a lot of crossfire, a lot of trades on Wednesday, midweek. Maybe he's hit more of these plans. Finally, by Thursday, he had a clean Thursday, and you can see by the results. Wednesday found 38 pips overall in a single day, 246 on a Thursday. Friday he didn't trade, and chart time he overall spent only about 8.5 hours. Logging time evaluating took him about 4 hours. So overall 722 pips that he caught at the end of the week. That's week 3. As you go into week 4 is just the majors. So this is one of the most hardest weeks. So you just got to focus just on the majors, 7 majors. And as you can see, he's traded pretty much every single day. So he didn't take no breathing spaces, breathing gaps in between. And a lot of these trades are TP1s, and he's stacking a lot of the trades. So multiple take profits. When he hits take profits, 30 and a 50, 50 and a 50, 10 and a 25. But when he loses, 10 and a 10, 15 and a 15. A lot of TP1 and TP2s. That's how he's managed to end this week on a 463. So just about 40 pips short of the target on majors. But again, he's using an end of day tracker, end of day track, to see what type of results he's getting at the end of the day, so that he can focus the next day with the previous day in mind, rather than just starting each day and then counting everything at the end of the week, which we don't really tell you to do. We want to be able to make sure that at the end of every day you have a track as to what your overall target is and how close you are to the target or how far away you are to the target, depending on your positive. So it comes to start the week, second day was bad, third day was bad, Thursday was the best day for him, and as you can see the results, 270 on Thursday. Wednesday was pretty decent, 226, but overall 463. So he goes again, week 5. So again, week 5, still on the majors task, and Monday, Tuesday, but Wednesday he's hit the target. So now he's doing a lot of TP1 to even TP4. Here, high and low, P line. He's got this trade going on. So that's his USD JPY trade that he's got. All of them have been capped out at, as you can see, TP1, TP2, 3 and 4. So that's 4 take profits, and that's 45, 45, 45. So that's quite a lot of pips there, but he has had quite a few losses in Tuesday and Monday. Monday he's got a nice big profit, 50 and a 50 down here, and this is for 1.29 GBP/USD reversal on the P line, landing back. It's pretty decent. Double session. He's got multiple confirmations, more than 3 confirmations on most of his trades. Some confirmations, he's got 4 confirmations on some trades as well. So 58 trades, 10-hour input time, so about 2 hours averaging per day, 962 positive, 390, 572 overall. And week 6 and the week after, so this is the 3rd of August coming in. Now focusing just on cross pairs. So that's the final task in hand. Actually, this is the majors and the cross pairs. So we got here. So he's repeating what he done on week 2, back in again. So he's hit founder pips quite a few times, as you can see, but this time round he's managing to hit Monday, took a break on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, only 3 days of trading. Now this time round, input time 11 hours, 55 trades, putting in pretty decent. So what can you see? Most of his trades are capped at 50, but stop losses no more than 15. And now here his only one is 20. Usually about the other ones, but he's using average pips now in his trades, as you can see, AV. That's the average pips confirmation that he's using on all his trades, pretty much to get the higher take profit, and it's combining with a lot of high and lows. So that's something different that he didn't do compared to the first time round he hit. Even though this week he did hit the target of 882, but he didn't use the average pips. So we said let's try to use the average pips, and he manages to hit this target with the average pips this time round. So is this one week 6 and also week 8, which was the most recent week that has just gone by. And now his trading is becoming a bit more cleaner, in the sense that he's not taking that many opportunities per week compared to where he started. Now focusing more on quality rather than quantity. So initially in week 2, a lot more quantity, 80 plus trades. Now this week's only 25 trades, so not that many trades coming in. So 18 scenarios, some of them are stacked more than once, so we've got about 25ish overall. Still keeping the daily tracker on board and keeping that in mind. And yeah, that's there. So just so that you guys can see roughly what it takes for someone to hit the target from July all the way to August. Took him about 6 to 7 weeks to complete this entire task. But again, that's about 8 to 10 hours, sometimes even 12 hours of work being put in throughout the week. That's with alongside a full-time job, so still possible. And this video, even though it's nice and short, we don't go too much of the strategies, just show that with a good pair of log, just show you what is needed to be able to, and how many trades are possible, what is a structure like in stage 3, because I have a lot of questions, people asking me how stage 3 works. And yeah, this was different trading styles. The reason you got to do 500 pips sometimes in single weeks is so that you can focus specifically on the task in hand. So if it's crossfires, you got just for crossfires to focus on. If it's majors, you got just majors to focus on, because you may have a strength, a major or a crossfire being your strength. What we want to do is we want to make sure we can hit 500 with both of them and then even 1 week with just both of them being used in the same week. So you are top to bottom proper solid on your understanding, and you have no loop in your planning. So logs, you can see. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long, but next video I'm gonna try to do more stuff like this, going through overviews of logs, and so you guys can observe and see what kind of results people are getting, and how, you know, what type of trading style people are using. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, put in the comment section below. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.